I haven't made a video on Raccoon for a while, primarily because it doesn't get any views. I mostly make them on my new channel, The Miserable Meal, even though that, again, has gotten a strike. I don't know why. You know, the whole, hate speech. And it's just like, what do you mean hate speech? I have no idea. I have no idea. Somehow, other people can be far more insulting, right? Like, have you seen some of the stuff that, like, comedians have said on Joe Rogan's podcast? That could be considered incredibly insulting. That's just fine. I say elite normies, and then I talk about how they don't understand us. I mean, why would they? They have better looks, so they've been treated better, right? That may also signify better health. They have money, so they can do more things than us, and they're lucky, okay? They're not going to understand the average sucker who's broke and alone and has no real hope for a future. Obviously not. That's all I was trying to say, maybe a little more crudely. I don't understand how that's hate speech, but I don't know. I don't know why the reins are so tight. There's so many channels that say so many worse things. I mean, there's literal PORN on YouTube. That literally exists on YouTube. It does. And guess what? It's still there. And somehow me saying elite, like, I don't know what's up anymore. I don't know what's up with YouTube's guidelines. Why are you coming after me? Should I make a disclaimer before every video? None of this is to be taken seriously, guys. Ooh, don't come out here. Don't get me. Don't get me. I don't know. But yesterday, I saw an old friend from elementary and high school. We'll call her Meg. She was one of the quirky girls, shall we say. I'm trying to step around my words a lot, which is really annoying, and you know, she knows a lot about plants and animals, and she used to like that kind of stuff. I remember we were walking through the woods, I think it was, we were walking through the woods, and I told her about dandelions, how you can eat them. And then we got out into the suburb, and I told her again, like, hey, look, that's a dandelion. What part of that can you eat? And she just straight up plucks a dandelion and bites off the bud and starts eating it. And I'm like, what the hell? And then it was just like, wow, you're fun. That is new. I will admit it, that's new. Because most of the people I talk to, including women... Actually, I don't talk to women. I just realized that. I don't talk to them. Never mind. Most of the people I have spoken to for my entire life are kind of the same, you know. Work and cars and whatever the hell else they talk about. I don't really know. I don't really care either. You know, Meg comes along and just starts eating a dandelion. It's kind of just like, okay, where'd that come from? You know, just like poof. So that was fun, you know. Since she was one of the quirky kids, so to speak, and I'm kind of wacko, we got along just fine. And then reality came back, and the black pill came to collect, and it has. And here I am, again, sitting in a parking lot, just did an oil change. Now I have to go home to nothing. Same old crappy room. It's awesome. It's really great. It was fun. It was really nice, you know, with Meg. We walked for an hour and a half. Like, me and Fred even now, we can only talk for an hour. I was able to talk for an hour and a half with her. It was fun. Like, we went, stroke. I remember we were walking in the woods, you know, she was identifying all the plants and all that jazz. And then at one point we came across a small stream. So she took a piece of bark and a stick and a leaf and made a little boat out of it. And we sailed it down the stream, you know, kind of like we were like 8 years old again or something. That was pretty cool. Yeah. She showed me a bald eagle's nest, like, that I never noticed before, and how there used to be like an eagle there all the time. And like, yeah, she was pretty cool. It was fun. It was great. I even got to Minecraft with Fred yesterday, and also I got to Minecraft with, you know, Z and Hutch. And like I said, just... I'm still here. I'm back here. It's great. I was driving earlier, and I was just thinking it wouldn't be so bad if I was a trucker. You know, like DBDR said. These are DBDR's words, okay? YouTube, not mine. I didn't say them. I did not say them. These are not my words. I'm quoting someone, paraphrasing. Don't kill me, okay? So DBDR said something along the lines of sub fives, like trucking is one of the best careers for sub five, something along that line, and he's not wrong. Because you don't have to deal with anybody except for the customer, and the customer doesn't really care about you very much. The customer just cares, okay, the driver's here with my package. This is standard procedure, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's nothing insulting about this. They don't care about you. I mean, they do care about you. They care that you get there, obviously, but otherwise they want their stuff. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked, right? And so you can just interact with the radio or yourself. That's it. As long as you know the routes, cool. I mean, I'd prefer to drive one of those smaller trucks, not like those big 18-wheelers. Like, that'd be too much for me. Or even like one of those like smaller school buses for like, one of those smaller school buses. You know what I'm talking about. And, yeah, just drive. Sometimes I feel like I just drive forever. I mean, sitting on my, ass all day would hurt, but I already do that anyway. Just be left alone in my own devices, When I was coming back earlier, I'm in a parking lot right now, but when I was coming back this way earlier, it was nice just pumping my music and rolling along. And, yeah, now imagine just driving like that for miles and miles and miles and never stopping. Or whatever. It was great. Yeah, it was great. But nothing good lasts forever, right? Like I said, Blackpill came to collect, and here I am. Same place, same position, same life, same everything. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll meet Meg again on Friday. Or I'll meet Telly. I don't know. I have no idea. Telly says he might come. Maybe if he doesn't come, I'll text Meg and be like, hey, you want to, walk in the woods again and we can find some more plants? Oh, yeah, she showed me an abandoned car. Like, it was actually an abandoned car that had, like, partially sunken into the ground. There was a big hole in the roof and everything. It was rusted as hell. And, like, the seats were, I think, maybe, like, a foot away. It was pretty interesting. She's interesting. I'll say that. I mean, again, if I talk with her enough, eventually she'll just get kind of stale. Like, oh, I know everything about you, but I haven't seen a new face in forever, so that was like a real, like, whoa, yesterday. But that was yesterday. This is today. And I still suck. The black pill never does let us go, does it? Never does. Otherwise, the only times that I'm happy are when I'm, blasting music. I'll admit country songs. I mainly use them to, imagine myself and my one-itis. At this point, it's just a coping mechanism to, pump feel-good chemicals in my brain, because otherwise I'm just going to go nuts. Or be too miserable to do anything, so. Yay! False memories, illusions, lies, but hey, that's kind of a lot of life anyway. You got to tell yourself a lot of things to sleep at night and get up for work in the morning, so, it's like, this is just the more sad version of it. I really hope I don't get struck for this. I didn't say anything hateful. I hope not. Listen, pal, for anybody watching, okay, don't take anything I said in this video too seriously, all right? It's just me giving me my opinion and a little life story, and that's it. I really do not want to keep doing disclaimers. Like, just come on, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be a... You know what? I'm just going to stop talking before I say something, and, if only I had been able to make my own choices. If only I had been able to be free. But then we all wouldn't be here, would we? See you guys.